I'm suing them.
You're suing the FBI?
Yes.
Like, were you trying to sue Legal Mindset? Somebody told me you were trying to sue him?
For defamation, yeah. Money!
Do you feel that you are mentally ill?
Finally, after a long silence, Hank Q has stepped back into the spotlight, and in the latest K-Down Social Club podcast, he dropped revelations so bizarre they'll leave you wondering how this man is still walking free in South Korea. Yes, once again, Hank has managed to cross every imaginable line. If you want the full uncut chaos, you can check out their channel, link in the description, but I've pulled out the most outrageous, jaw-dropping moments for you right here. From the start, this episode is comedy gold. The host relentlessly roasts Hank, and our clueless star doesn't even notice. Let's begin with the part where Hank claims, with a straight face, to be a black belt.
Do you have like a black belt, or what do you do?
Well, I train mixed martial arts. Actually, so like I don't go by like belt system, but I do have. But in terms of black belt, I do have a black belt in like a Korean special assault combatives, and I also have a black belt in a Hapkido.
Hold up. Mixed martial arts doesn't even have a belt system. So from what angle, in what galaxy, is Hank a martial artist? I had to pause the video because I couldn't stop laughing. The host pushes further.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're a pretty trained and skilled fighter.
I wouldn't say I'm pretty trained and skilled.
So you could beat 99% of the world population in a fight.
In a one-on-one fight, yes.
99% of the world? That's over 7.9 billion people. And Hank thinks he can take all but 80 million of them. Consider this your warning. If you watch the full podcast, be prepared to laugh until your brain hurts. But it gets better. Writing on his imaginary martial arts skills, Hank once claimed he wanted to join the U.S. Army.
I wanted to join the United States Army so badly. Like I wanted to be a ranger.
U.S. Army Ranger. Okay.
U.S. Army Ranger, yeah.
Thankfully, America dodged that bullet. Literally because he never made it past the delayed entry process. Why?
Yeah.
But they kicked me out from like delayed entry processing system because like this same FBI label, you know, the same FBI label labeling me adjudicated mentally defective that's started my American federal case.
So the FBI labeled you as what?
Adjudicated mentally defective.
So what are you going to do about it? Can you do anything?
I'm suing them. Suing them.
You're suing the FBI.
He's suing the FBI. I don't know if this is overconfidence, delusion, or just pure stand-up comedy. But the way he says it, you'd think suing a federal agency is like returning a bad sandwich. And then comes the truly jaw-dropping part, his confession, about what he did for money in an American prison.
Is it true, some source told me that while in prison, in the showers,
Yes.
you were paid to let another man... Again, I heard this. Another man fondled your ass while he was jerking off, and he paid you for the privilege.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
How many times did that happen?
3 times.
And how much did you get each time?
$100.
So you got $300 for that. All you had to do was just stand there and let him grab your ass.
Yeah.
And then where would he finish? On you?
No.
Well, then where?
In the shower.
Into the drain.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't finish on your ass.
No.
It doesn't touch you at all.
No.
Did he ask for that, though?
Yeah.
And then what did you say?
I said, nah, man.
That's too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
You can fondle my ass, but you cannot on it.
He put a finger in my...
He put a finger in your ass all 3 times.
Yeah.
So that was negotiated too.
That was negotiated too.
Finger in the ass, fondling the ass, but not on you.
No.
That would have cost more.
Yes.
So you would do it if he paid more.
Yes.
And how did he pay? Would he put it on your account for the, what do they call the commissary?
Stamps.
Where prisoners buy snacks and all the stuff they need, right? They have like a little convenience store.
Yeah.
I'm honestly speechless. I don't know if this is the lowest point in his life or his proudest hustle, but the fact that he's retelling this like it's a casual job interview is unreal. And it's not just questionable decisions in prison. Hank openly admits that his mental state has been so bad, he could have killed a nurse who was trying to sedate him.
Okay.
At that time, the nurse there tried to sedate me because I was constantly talking about my constitutional right to free speech, you know?
But you were...
I could have killed that nurse. and still could have claimed self-defense.
You could have killed her. Oh, when she was sedating you.
Yeah.
Hearing this, I can't help but wonder why South Korea hasn't stepped in already. Then we get to Hank's favorite topic, free speech. He's obsessed with it, until it's about someone criticizing him. The host calls him out, saying,
You know, you're really big on free speech, right?
I'm really, really big on free speech.
Is it true that you were trying to sue others for their free speech? Like, were you trying to sue Legal Mindset? Somebody told me you were trying to sue him?
For defamation, yeah.
That's not free speech.
Well, I'm not criminally charging him. I'm suing him. Money!
Wait, so your free speech...
But if I can extract money out of him, yeah, hell yeah. But.
So you admit that Legal Mindset, that guy has the right to say everything he says, but you see an opportunity to try and get some money, so you're like, you know, I need money or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like, whatever. That guy's not pro free speech, so you know.
So, free speech is sacred, unless there's a paycheck involved. Then apparently it's negotiable. By the end of the podcast, one thing becomes crystal clear. Hank exposes himself more than the host ever could. He brags, he contradicts himself, and he admits to actions that would get most people permanently offline, or behind bars. And through it all, there's not a single question about Johnny Somali. Why? Probably because Hank made it clear beforehand that he wouldn't talk about him. And that tells you everything you need to know. Johnny's situation is already bad. One wrong statement from Hank could drag him even deeper into trouble. Which is why I'm convinced Hank is just as involved, and just as deserving of legal consequences. At this point, the question isn't whether Hank is guilty of anything, it's whether South Korea will actually act, or just let him slip away without facing justice. Because if we've learned anything from this podcast, it's that Hank isn't just reckless, he's a walking hazard. And the longer he's allowed to run wild, the bigger the risk becomes. So what do you think? After hearing all of this, should South Korea step in before it's too late? Or will Hank keep skating by, laughing at the chaos he leaves behind? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts on this human train wreck.